Hello, everyone. Oh, wait. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. It's been a while. The event of the first Soldier, episode 3X Soldiers, got updated. I'm doing this now, and then we also got 2 extra. I think they're the final chapters of Final Fantasy VII Before Crisis or First Soldier, whatever. So maybe I can do them all in one video, or maybe they'll be split into 2 videos. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're back in here, and I think let's just get right into it right away. Let's just do it. So yes, the story. Dueling conspiracies. Let's see what's up with this. Alrighty. Okay. Blah. The Shinra Resistance Community continue their activities and gain allies across the world. Our next operation is the destruction of the Shinra facility on Arsenal Island off the coast of Junon. It's more accurate to say the entire island is an arms factory. On that one that produces many of the weaponry of the Shinra army. Taking this facility out would deal a crippling blow to Shinra. If this is such an important operation, are you sure we have enough people here to pull it off? This is an infiltration mission, so we value quality over numbers. We need a small elite group. Everyone here has completed my training regimen from hell, so I'm expecting great things. But your most important duty is to come back alive. Do you understand me? Sir, we'll do our best, sir, as your command. If things go haywire, just run. There'll be other missions, but you only have one life. Meanwhile, Rufus had disguised himself as a committee negotiator to hold talks with President Shinra. Oh boy, how's that gonna go? You know that our activities are not causing significant damage to your operations, but surely our presence is of use to you in expanding Shinra's influence. If you are still unconvinced about our value, I can offer you vital information. Then you must accept all of our terms. I'm glad we were able to reach an agreement. Now for the information I promised. The committee is planning an assault on Arsenal Island, and their base of operations is located in a cave near under Junon. How you use this information is up to you and your capabilities, President Shinra. Good luck and good day. What the fuck is going on with this? Now, let's see how you deal with this dilemma, Glenn. I have faith that you won't be done in by such pitying adversity. It's kind of like a test. The operation started, we began our infiltration to the facility. Just as we were about to gain entry, we were ambushed by Shinra troops and forced to scatter. We each headed to the rendezvous point. Reports came in that our operation base had been assaulted. The operation was a total failure. Oh, is this where Rufus shoots Glenn? Hey, you're still alive! All of us made it out. A small miracle considering how much fire we were under. The team that stayed at the base is also safe. Somehow ducked through the weapons fire and made it to the rendezvous point. We're all making it back alive. You guys go find the base team and escort them back to Wutai. Make sure to split up into several groups to avoid getting wiped out. See you all back at Wutai. Sir! Saved by your gut once again. How'd you know that Shinra was going to ambush us? No big mystery. Rufus's message suggested that we'd be ambushed, although it's sort of between the lines. So the vice president was pulling all the strings once again. Not the easiest paymaster to work for. Rich boy is telling us that if we can't deal with this level of trouble, we have no business being his partners. He can torture us all he wants, but to casually put the lives of the troops at risk, if that's how it's going to be, I'm out. Well, that's up to us, too. The Vice President's got the Turks in his pocket now, and their bag of tricks. He's sharing it all with us. He expects us to learn. So we're supposed to fake the defeat of the committee, expand the Vice President's influence, and take down Shinra all at once? Yep, it's all on us. Enemy started to flank them! We found the enemy leader just where the intel said he would be. Move to apprehend. What? Gah. Is that a behemoth? It's a fucking behemoth. We're under monster attack. Status of enemy leader unknown. I'm returning. Ah! Is this Rufus doing too? How badly does this guy want to kill us? No, this wasn't something he could control. I think we can boil this down to bad luck. Now this is our chance! Let's beat this thing and get back to Wutai fast! Am I actually doing a battle, or is it gonna be... I mean, we're gonna win anyway. You're right. Alright then, let's go! Is it an actual battle, or is this just straight skipping over it? Hey, look, we do have a battle. Let's see how it goes. Against this big, bad behemoth. Wait, was that thing only at level 25? Easy. Short of victory. That monster ran so wild that the entire island is sinking. Why does this all seem so familiar? That time in Rador, Sephiroth was there too. Feels like that was a million years ago. Who would have guessed that Sephiroth would be gone before us? Huh? As Rosin said is true. We'll meet him again in live stream. I'm sure he'll want a word with us. Wait, they think Sephiroth's dead? It shows his path over our friendship with Sephiroth. Can't see him until it's all over. Or are they talking about him? Community helicopter. Can seat only 2. You guys go on ahead. What about you? The next chopper's on the way. I may not make it in time. It's fine. My gut's telling me it'll be fine. We'll finish what we started and go see him again. This time we'll make sure he gets everything he wants. Thanks for running us ragged, partner. I believe this would be a trivial matter for professionals like you. Indeed, you completed every aspect of the mission and made it back alive, despite the incident at the end. Are you sure that was just an incident? Awfully fast pickup time, if you ask me. I need to speak with you alone, so I expedited my schedule, to your great benefit, as it turned out. Treat your dogs as badly, and one day one of them's gonna bite you. Now be disposed of. Ooh, scary rich boy. Anyway, what did you need to talk about that was so important? The plan for the war between Shinra and the SRC that I had my father agree to. He wants further stipulations. Namely, he wants a face-to-face meeting with Sephiroth. I want you to handle it instead. So he needs to personally meet Sephiroth, which is Rufus mixed up. To be satisfied, huh? I guess it's time for Plan F. I'll make it happen. What? Are you certain? Understood. What is it? What happened? Something most unforeseen. Surely this is quite the stroke of luck. You say so. So, what is it? Pilot, change of destination. Land somewhere on the outskirts of Midgar. Sir! We'll continue this after we land. After all this suspense, it better be good. Oh, shit. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Oh, yeah, this is straight up. He's gonna. This is where he shoots Glenn in the back. Pretty sure we're safe here. So what's this about? President Shinra is dead. Murdered, apparently. Oh, fuck! I didn't realize the main game. I didn't realize the first game was happening as this soon. Like this close to this. By who? Avalanche? Our intel is unclear. Well, one thing is clear. You're in the money now. And here I was, plotting to dismantle Shinra piece by piece, and their Keenan goes and get themselves killed. Must have been tough living off your own guild for so long, but paid off. It's the dawn of a new day, one without Shinra. Indeed, the revolution precedes a peace, albeit quicker than we planned. Which is why I propose we maintain Shinra's position for now. Just long enough for us to coax the people into our new world order. And on! After all we've done to shake things up, you're saying you want to keep them the same? Come on, what's gotten into you? Just testing you. Yep, there it is. We knew about this from Rebirth. Couldn't save anyone in the end. You surprise me. You don't want to give up that easily. Oh yeah? I guess you're right. Who are you again? You're asking for it, Glenn. I've got nothing left to lose. I'll do whatever I have to do to get things done. If we have a fight with Glenn in part 3, that'll be intense, I bet. 'Cause I'm a hero. Alright. Shot of victory. I thought it was short of victory. Alright, we did it. That was that. So now we know what happened with these three. Somewhat. There's still a lot of mystery to go on if I'm being honest. Which, again, nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, okay. Well now, time to do chapter 8, I believe it is. Chapter 5 and 6. Crimson Corridors of Igara Shai Palace, the Supreme Trial. Let's do it. For sure we'll be fine, but okay. You're all on edge. Those images that flickered through my mind, these fragmented thoughts, I didn't know if they were mine or not. I knew the soldiers were going through the same. What they saw, both inside and outside themselves, was something they had to push through no matter how uncertain they were. It's gotten a little brighter. Think I'll be able to get some great footage. Something the matter, Sephiroth. You said I was clean to the past, remember? Yeah? I don't know how it looks to you, but you're wrong. And the past doesn't matter to me. I wish that were true. I really do. As someone a touch older than you, let me give you some advice. People come and go, and that's just part of life. You had to say goodbye to Glenn and them, but then you met me, didn't you? That past is important. It makes you who you are. Don't run from the past. Accept it as part of yourself. Just like heartbreak, someday it'll become a fond memory that'll fade away entirely. But right now, it's still with me. And that's fine. But you should also look forward to what's to come. What am I supposed to look forward to exactly? You want that sword, right? That should be enough. Throw yourself into the fight. Move and strike. I'll keep your mind free from distractions. How barbaric. But maybe that's exactly what a soldier needs. What distractions? Here they are. Come on, team leader. Don't let anything distract you. Just fight. Distract me? Why would you say that? I guess this is why we need either Lucia or Matt or Glenn. That sword is just a standard issue blade, right? Doesn't it hold you back? I don't believe so. I do. You need something more heroic. I already told you I have no interest in becoming a hero. Any sword will do. You just haven't found the right one yet. Just like you haven't figured out your ideals, dreams, or desires. Usually kids your age want the world. I want this more than anything else. Once you feel that desire, then your life truly begins. And my life has begun at last, thanks to the Masamune. And thanks to you guys. Even if what you say is true, if I really am tied to down by my past. My memories with them are precious. I get it. Sorry for telling you to cut him loose. I won't do it again. But you have to save a place for me in your memories, too. Me too. I'll think about it. The world will change. Life will change. Where are you, Rosin? A voice is trying to lure us in. It's an obvious trap. I know, but I have no choice but to follow it. If I don't, the sword will never be mine. Alright, but stay alert. Hurry it up, Sephiroth! This way. Hold up. Is he serious? Just trust him. Agree. He can handle anything. I know it. But that's exactly why he has to learn his own weakness sooner rather than later. This would be a good test for him. I have a feeling the moment Sephiroth takes that sword in hand, the world will change. You think so? We'll see. Now let's get going. I mean, yeah, it will. Remembering what was lost. Now this is a view. Don't think we're seeing anything quite like this before. Tell me about it. This is breathtaking. Careful. Some flowers use their beauty to trick their prey. Let's be smarter than that. Don't be such a downer. Just let us take in the scenery for a bit, yeah? This building reminds me of something you'd see in Wutai. This must be what things used to look like in Igara before Dacho and the others burnt it all down. Makes sense. Wutai was built by Dacho and those who fled from Igara after all. The loss of one home gave shape to their new one. The beauty here shows how fondly they remembered what was lost. Yotte-kui! Bum ba bum! Do our fond memories become more beautiful? Look at the island. Yeah. It's all gone. The cottage, the chimney, the orchard, all of it. No more of that fruit either. The images do become more vivid each time I remember them. Ooh, the music. Love that. Love that old Final Fantasy VII music. So fucking good. To each their own view. and Gio's view. We've been walking through these illusions for so long, there's no telling the effect they'll have on our minds and bodies. Who can say? There's still so much we don't know. It's no different than VR combat training, and since we're here, why not just take in the lovely scenery? Lovely scenery, eh? To me, that's... Benora. With the dumb apples. Alright, let's finish up harvesting here and move on to the next plot. Hold on, there's still more. No, we'll have to wait about 3 more days for those. Even after helping you all this time, I still can't get the harvest timing right. Don't be too hard on yourself. Dumb apples tend to bear fruit whenever they like, so it's not an easy thing to figure out. Keep an eye on them every day, and you'll learn eventually. It took me 10 years. 10 years? See why it's hard to merchandise apple harvesting. Mechanize. One day I'll buy you and Mom a house in Midgar and you'll finally be able to take it easy. Thanks, son. But I'm perfectly happy with the way things are now. Even though you have to do this every day. I admit it's tough, but that's exactly why it's rewarding. It's like a competition between me and the apples. I never thought of it that way. And what's more, I have my family, and the 3 of us working together, we can share the good times and the bad. You're right. You shouldn't define someone else's happiness based on your own idea of it. Everyone experiences it differently. Boy, isn't that true. And the only person who can decide what makes you happy is you. And once you figure that out, you'll be happy for life. No matter how tough things get, huh? That's right. So hold on to your dreams, your hope. And that's what will form the world you live in. If you change, the world around you will change too. And whatever you do, protect your honor as a soldier! I won't be taken in by these illusions on the side of the world I live in. Even if I have to plant my sword into the ground, I'll stand strong and hold fast to my friends. You seem to prefer your sword over the scenery. Yeah, took you that long to figure that out? If only I had my sword too. Oh, is this... Seeing someone else's view now during that moment? Sephiroth's view. Is that continuing, or is that from before? Looks like it's continuing. This place. I've seen it before. What, you have? Yes, I remember the day. The day we came back from our mission in Rador. We were celebrating our success in Glenn's room, and Matt showed me a picture. Not eating again today? It's been 7 days. You'll die if you don't eat. Is that what you want? Please eat. I promised to take care of you until they got back. I'm not a very good leader if I can't even get you to eat. I hope they come back soon. If they don't, the next day. Where is he? he have gone? Is he hiding? Come on out. Not here. Where did he go? I heard that 3 under interrogation disappeared. Or they ended up as subjects for the science department. That's not what happened. They deserted. I bet the brass is spraying rumors to cover it up. Ooh. Deserted? They're gone? And they took Rifu with them. They left me. A trooper swayed by their emotions is second rate. I just need to forget that I ever met them. All I need to do is focus on my mission. The recent improvements in Sephiroth's score has been astonishing. I heard Professor Hojo tried something new on him. That isn't it. The emotions I suppressed made me stronger. If I can learn to use them without becoming a slave to them, I can reach heights I've never dreamed of. That's Sephiroth's view. What's wrong? You look pale. Did you remember something? No, I don't recognize this place after all. Uh-oh. What could it mean? If you say so. Excuse me. Oh, you... Fuck. Oh yeah, it changed the time, so... Let's call this up. All right, sorry about that. They had the thing, like it updated, you know, for like the new day thing. So yeah, Angeal's determination or Angeal's resolve. I really need to clean the mic. Rosin, say something. This way. Sephiroth, wait. Bachman, he's... Thanks, Angeal. Why don't we let Sephiroth go ahead by himself? We'll be fine with you here, right? I agree. We shouldn't get in his way. No, we go too. Now that Sephiroth is safe by himself here. If you insist... Don't think we have anything to worry about, but I also don't want to miss the hero in action. Same. That'll make for good footage. It's fun time, bitches! And just like that, it's over. This isn't good. If we keep moving forward blindly, things will only get worse, but... is trapped in a nightmare, just like I was. Nothing I say will reach him. People only see what they want to see, or only hear what they want to hear. Logic won't sway them. You have to show them the truth through action. Hold on to your dreams, your hope. Focus on them. Concentrate on your breathing, your senses. You decide how the world works. If you change, the world around you changes. Even enemies surround me. I won't waver. Even Sephiroth won't listen. I'll keep talking until he does. Alright, Angeal. The right choice. Oh, it's a void. Huh? Here again. No. Glenn. A soldier led by their emotions is second rate. Or rather dated. And they have no business being on the battlefield. Out here, the only way to survive is to kill them before they kill you. You're right. Out here, it's life or death. But, Sephiroth, you don't have anything to prove. We all know how strong you are. So maybe you can show some compassion. Come on, I know you've got it in you. I'm not a cyborg. I know. I'm really sorry I said that. You know, I'm kind of a say things first, don't think thing. It's not like I wanted to become one. I'm tough. I'll take a lot to kill me. So go save Rosin, like you should have done before. And Rosin. Ooh, hey, the anime cutscene.
そっちの世界に僕の居場所はない。
居場所を作ればいい。俺もそうした。協力する。
もう頑張れない。
ローゼン頼む。あの人たちを助けると思って。あの人たちは優しくて、きっとそのせいで死ぬ。
さあやれ。もたもたしてるとみんな死ぬぞ。助けたいのは僕じゃないだろ。決めろ。生き延びてほしいのは誰だ。
Saving me now won't absolve you of your sins. It's just like before. One you really want to save is Glenn, isn't it? You must choose, Sephiroth. Who will you save? If I save Glenn, we'll end up fighting. Then you'll make Rosin disappear. And if I choose Rosin, the opposite will happen. Either way, both of them will die. My choice has no meaning. Yes, this was never more than an illusion. Your choice has no real purpose. Then why should I make it? Because it is your destiny! Now choose. Glenn. I choose to save Glenn. Of course. Yeah, I should have picked Rosin just to see what would have happened. Thanks, Sephiroth. Thanks, Sephiroth. Thanks, Sephiroth. Become a soldier better than the rest. Got it. Snap out of it, Sephiroth. Did you forget? You're here for the sword, right? The spirits are watching. That's right. Then watch me. Alrighty. Oh, look, it's this thing again. The blighted spirit that will go down in like 5 hits. Alright, 5 might be a little less. Never mind. Never mind, it went down in 3. Easy peasy. Who's next? Our trials proved no match for you. You're worthy of wielding the sword. I am. The Masamune will be mine. Certainly. Now return and claim your prize. And listen carefully to the blade's whispers. It shall guide you and free you from the pain of difficult decisions. Rejoice, Sephiroth! I thought there'd be more. Live with the Masamune at your back. You truly are exceptional. Free from decisions? Should we go back and get the sword? Wait, something's off about this. We can talk about that later. Think about that later. Being free from making decisions. Is he okay with that? What kind of life would that be? Not an easy one, I tell you that for free. Chapter clear! Masamune, the sword that shouldn't exist. Let's read that quickly first before we do that. Sephiroth will finally get to Masamune. The trials are over. Sephiroth surpassed our expectations and achieved remarkable growth. He now possesses the overwhelming presence and aura suited to welcome his fated partner, the Blade Masamune, into his life. He was forced to bury Rawson, then torn away from Glenn and the others, bereft of bonds as he was, not even knowing a mother's love. That he overcame his suffering surprised us all. But now, looking at the heights Sephiroth has reached, I'm convinced that everything was meant to forge him into what he must be. The legendary Masamune awaits the arrival of one such as him. Now show us, Sephiroth. Take the blade in hand and show us what a true hero looks like. I can somewhat understand why they wouldn't want that shown, but it's like, why not? Or like, that should be something that you want to show. So just want to make sure. Okay, it's all clear. I think all these chapters are complete save for one. And it might be chapter 4. Oh yeah, chapter 2's one's that way too. Chapter 3 I've had. But chapter 4... Oh, okay, so it's only chapter 2's. Okay. The Masamune. The sword that shouldn't exist. Sephiroth, the young hero, had overcome his trials. Now the sword was in reach. In his hands, the blade would become legendary. And the thought of immortalizing the moment he grasped it onto film filled me with excitement. It's probably because the spirits told me. I felt I was about to record the moment the world changed. I don't see the sword anywhere. No, it's here. Cutscene. Yep, cutscene. Masamune. Sephiroth's sword. And it grew. What? Got longer? The spirits bestow this gift to me. Such things are bound to occur. It could be longer. It grew. Looks like you don't have a scab, though. Well, you do. No way. The sword shouldn't exist. That's amazing. Perfect! A hero needs to be extraordinary in some way, after all. And now the hero, his goal achieved at great cost, departs gallantly. I need to shoot that scene, Sephiroth. Start walking when I give you the signal. Okay, action! Don't be ridiculous. Come on, Sephiroth, just go. Scarlet Pavilion of Igara. Be great if I actually had that as a sword, but what do I know? What the? It's majestic. Are those spirits trying to trick us again? I don't think so. Masamune is giving its blessing to Sephiroth for being chosen. Damn the music. I accept its blessing. This will be a chance to test my new weapon. We don't know what's waiting for us. Stay on your guard. Relax. We don't have anything to worry about now that Sephiroth has his sword. Then it's time to start rolling. The heroic Sephiroth leaps into the fray. His first time wielding the Masamune. And action! Don't get in my way. Well, that's my one shortcoming. Might need to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Is an actual boss or just a fight with a monster? Oh. Look at these little fucks. It's all said and done. All right. Yo, stop, Sephiroth! Never seen anything half as heroic. No one can stand against you with the Masamune in hand. Thank you. I'm glad you got what you want, Sephiroth. Don't get too carried away, okay? And that sword is his destiny. Can you blame him? They have to make up for all the time they've spent apart. Every moment not spent fighting is wasted. Soon enough, no one will be able to stop you. My thoughts exactly. Alright. A hero's triumph. What's this? Some kind of celebration? They're rejoicing because the Masamune chose Sephiroth. The long-awaited hero has finally arrived. I don't even have words to describe its beauty. Beauty? Doesn't look that way to me. It's all fake. A facade. Even if it is all a facade, it's a pretty one. Even though we're all just blood and guts on the inside. This must be how they pay their respects. It'd be rude for us not to follow suit. Let the parade begin, Sephiroth. I'll capture it from all the best angles. Beasts have been drawn by the sound of celebration. Protect your adoring admirers, Sephiroth. I will. Okay. What the f- This is so weird. Like, weird in the sense that it's like, like, what's the end here gonna be? Because is this the final chapter or is there gonna be one more chapter? I don't know. Oh. I didn't realize there was movements in this one. Just teleport me up here? Okay. I even have that there. Alright. I can definitely see this being like the next dungeon. But I will be honest, I feel like they have some... This game isn't as it used to be from the first year, so not to say that it's a bad thing, but it's just like Yeah, it's so different. An absolute breathtaking display. Every moment was a work of art. You and the Masamune are like a single entity. You can say that again. It's like you've had that sword your whole life. Don't act so surprised. The blade was forged for my hands after all. Oh, great hero, our hero, Sephiroth. Look, they're practically worshipping him. They celebrate their hero's triumph. Sephiroth, greet your adoring admirers. Yes, do it. They're all gathered here to catch a glimpse of their savior. Open your eyes. It's all just an illusion. Help us. Another threat, Sephiroth. Let me see it. Wait, let me help. Oh no, it's a bird that's at level 51. Whatever shall I do? Okay, you're dead. Literally went down in 2 hits. Okay. I wonder if I gotta go through all of these. Sephiroth, Sephiroth, Sephiroth. They love you, Sephiroth. Give the people what they want. This will never end. You have to push forward. Why are you always such a downer? I won't mind staying here forever. Let's go. Now. Okay. It's a green dragon. Or I guess it's just called dragon. Oh no, I took 0 damage. Goodbye. That's it? That wasn't worthy of a hero. I could watch Sephiroth fight forever. To me, it just looks like Sephiroth is the Masamune's puppet. What? And Jill is just jealous. And jealous people just try to hold you back. You need to stay away from them. Come on. can't shut me up. Hate me all you want. I'm gonna call things like I see them. Besides, my Buster Sword is way better than the Masamune. And yes, I will say that the Buster Sword is a better looking sword than the Masamune. Don't get me wrong, they're both cool. I'm a little bit more fan of the Buster Sword, though. Look, the exit. I guess that's it then. Wish I could have gotten more footage of the hero in action. After all, I have a feeling I've captured the birth of a new era here. Indeed, Sephiroth has the Masamune. It's a moment that should be immortalized forever. I too look forward to my future with this sword. Hey, let me get a shot of you coming out of the temple. It'll mark the conclusion of this historic chronicle. What is it? This presence. Stand back, both of you. The fights just keep going on and on and on. Oh, hey! That's, lovely. They look exactly like me and Sephiroth? The enemy is the enemy, no matter what they look like. Force Gauge Guardian. Provoke is applied to the enemy while the Force Gauge is active. The more the Force Gauge is filled, the higher the enemy's power defense and magic defense. Dealing damage to the enemies will deplete the Force Gauge. When the enemy is empty, the enemy will temporarily incapacitate and provoke effectively cancelled. And there's that. Well, that was a twist. Worthy of the grand finale. Now let's go. Well, at least we managed our way through somehow. Hmm? Hero's choice. What? Now for your final choice. I thought the trials were over. Trials? From the beginning you knew they were but illusions. They could hardly be called trials. But now the choice is real. As are the consequences. Ugh. And Jill! Ugh. You think you can escape us? I make my own path. I won't shy away from my choices. You've chosen. Sephiroth, choose. Sephiroth, help me, Sephiroth. Listen to me, Sephiroth. On the first day I came here, the spirits took control of me. They turned me into a monster. And that's what I am. Kill me, Sephiroth. Do it. I don't want to become like the man who made that sword. I don't want to be kept alive anymore. No! So she's the one that also killed the rest of her team, I bet. Huh? It moved. The sword has a will of its own. This place feels like even the air here is alive. It's all the work of the spirits. That's what they are at all. Whatever they may be, we can't let them get the best of us. Conquer the sword, Sephiroth. It's not your enemy here. Don't waver. You're the master, not the Masamune. Mother, what should I do? Ah, fuck. Get a hold of yourself, Sephiroth! My adorable Sephiroth. Come here. Stop it! This one's gonna be tough. Let me help you. That sword. Jill. What? Sorry about everything. Don't worry about it. You might be a cyborg, an artificial machine, or of massacre. False hero propped up to make Shinra look good. But even you have friends. Don't forget that. I won't. Ooh, the Genova theme. Force gauge, motherly care. The force gauge can be depleted by landing attacks. When the gauge is fully depleted, the enemy will be temporarily incapacitated. Their physical and magic damage resistance buffs will be removed, and their defense will be gradually reduced. Reverend Mother Alicia. Mercy is broken. Boom! Na 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 na. Oh yeah, Grandpa. Alyssa! Alyssa Goldie. We first met, had she already become a monster? Let's take her home. Return. A final farewell to Alyssa brought with it the long-awaited end to our days of constant torment. I've secured a chopper. Should be here before long. So that sword can grow, huh? She's more like a cursed blade than a blessed one. Don't tell anyone about its power, and the Harps would take it away from me. Further research their analysis. Fine by me. What about my footage? If anything gets out, I'll blame you first. Yeah, we knew this was gonna happen. Huh. Better do a good job. It almost annoys me how well that sword suits you. I think it'll come to define you as a soldier. Become a symbol of your pride. That's for me to decide. Huh. There I go lecturing again. Maybe that's why people don't like me. Probably. Hey! I like you, Angeal. Time to go home. What are you doing, Bachman? Checking my footage. Wanna look? Of course. Huh. Pretty good at this. At least he had a nice smile. Check out Sephiroth. Oh. That was not what she looked like. I guess introductions are in order. I'm Melissa Goldie, soldier, 2nd class. I was starting to think no one would come. Things were bleak just a minute ago, but now I'm so happy I could hug you. What is it? What are you staring at? Do you look like your sweetheart or something? Or maybe your mother? Damn. Sephiroth was clearly shaken, but he can't even begin to fathom the reason behind his shock. This is Alicia. Alyssa? What are you talking about? Nothing. Ooh. Could it be because of the J cells? I don't know who made the call, but my footage never saw the light of day. The spirits of this land. Maybe they crept into our subconscious and took control. I tried to pull as many strings as I could to find out what they were, but my boss always found a way to stop me. Oh? Where are we? They are. Did he come here? Did he come back on his own? Oh. Right, I completely forgot that he was in a black cloak, so he's probably one of the followers of Sephiroth, or whatever they're called. Genova, yep. Reunion. Return. That's what the fucking name of part 3 is going to be called. It's going to be Final Fantasy VII Return. This fucking cutscene. You have to show it every 5 fucking games. You have to show it in every fucking game he's a part of. Chapter clear. Story has been completed. So that does make me feel like that this that this game, or like this chapter, is closed. I feel like that was good. I'll be honest, it was pretty interesting. But I'm very curious as to like if there'll be a part 3 to this. Probably not, because it seems very cut and dry as to like what the end was. So Sephiroth got his sword. The only thing I could see is that they could possibly add unfortunately, so they added a grown-up Sephiroth. So now like the teams are a little uneven. There's 2 open slots that they could have, and I could definitely see one being Genesis. Genesis will probably for sure be a playable character in some way, shape, or form. They're actually almost done with the Crisis Core story in here as well, so I don't know if they'll do. They won't do Dirge of Cerberus story until after original 7's complete, which they just got done with the Aerith death scene, which, funny enough, happened in Rebirth. Ooh, 2 of them here, huh? I don't know. I thought this was a very interesting story. Both this and the story with Glenn and Matt and Lucy. That was pretty interesting too. Yeah, I should just, if I'm being completely honest, I should have just waited for that for the whole story to be done, so then I could do that. But nah, well, it's not the biggest of issues. But no, so I don't know if there's much more I can cover. I know there's going to be other games that are going to be covered in here. I can't remember. I think they talked about how they wanted to like kind of wrap up everything on here first before they like start new games like Dirge of Cerberus. Obviously, Dirge of Cerberus won't happen until 7 is complete. Then they have, I think, Before Crisis, which follows the Turks. Sword Mastery. Dealing damage to the enemy will deplete the focus gauge. When the gauge is empty, the enemy to... So, I'm pretty sure Ever Crisis will probably be something they won't probably do until maybe after Crisis Core as well. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what other games they have left after this. Like I think the only one left is Dirge of Cerberus and Ever Crisis. Or not Ever Crisis, Before Crisis. This is Ever Crisis. I'm just trying to think. I can't really think of like what they would have left to cover, if anything, after those games. I don't know. Like I said there, like if this is the end of the first Soldier story, which it pretty much could be, all that's left then is Dirge and Before Crisis. And Crisis Core is almost wrapped up. Crisis Core will be wrapping up in their next story update. At least it should, because the story update that just happened there was when he met up again with Lysander after, you know, him and Cloud were kept away for however long. So the next story should be the confrontation with Genesis and then the end of the game. Like I honestly can't think of anything else that could be left of Crisis Core that they could stretch it out. I mean, they've already did a job of stretching that segment out as well. Like, they found Lysander, and they're like, oh yeah, we gotta find jobs to get money for us to get back to Midgard. It's like, what? So they kind of already did kind of stretched it out a bit before, so yeah, I don't know. But alright, guys, that is gonna do. I don't know if they do Before Crisis. Maybe I'll cover that as well, because I don't think there's any way to play that game anymore. So story has been completed. Yeah, so story has been completed. Please wait for future updates. So unless they do an episode 3, I think we're pretty much done with the first Soldier. So we probably will not have any updates or any thing for this for quite a while. Hell, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know when I'm actually going to release this video. Funny enough, I am recording this after I got done recording the final part for Trails in the Sky, but I'm going to jump right into my next playthrough with that. And then Digimon is actually pretty close to wrapping up too, but I'm already going to jump. But by the time that's wrapped up, the next game I want to play will already be out. So this one it'll be a while. It'll be a hot minute before we get whatever before there's like a break in between, like, oh, say like the next game I won't play is like not coming out for like a day or two. It's like, well, then that will be covered or whatever. So I guess. But all right, guys, that is gonna do it. Done everything I can. First Soldier is complete. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for watching this series. Again, I don't know how much more I will do in terms of covering this. If they do Before Crisis, which I'm pretty sure they are going to, I will cover that because, like I said, I don't think we'll do anything like that. Dirge of Cerberus is a question mark, if I'm being completely honest. I have a feeling they will do something with Dirge of Cerberus, maybe after part 3, but it'll probably just be like kind of like what they did with Crisis Core, where it'll be a straight up remake, instead of like, you know, and they probably won't change too much of the story from that. Who knows? I guess we'll see. But I could definitely see them having a legit Dirge of Cerberus. So, but all right, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of the end of the First Soldier episode 2 or chapter 2, whatever it's called. So yeah, let me know. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.